Hi, today's K-Tip is all about documenting your ideas for execution. If you're anything like me, you get these bright ideas or have lists of things to do either while you're asleep, while you're driving in your car, or even when you're showering. But what happens to those ideas? Some people, they just neglect to write them down because they think, oh, I'll remember it later. Other people write them down, document them in some way, but then they never go back to their notes. And then there's a third type of person who never comes up with a creative idea. It's not because they're not creative individuals, it's just because they don't allow themselves to go there. So for those types of people, I encourage you to purchase a coloring book, get some crayons and get to coloring. But I'll let my friend Eric Wall tell you all about that. Find him on Google and I guarantee you he's going to open your eyes to a brand new life of creativity. But let's talk more about that second person. The person who writes down their ideas, documents them in places, maybe on their phone, on their iPad, or perhaps they write them down in notebooks or on scratch paper, or what about the dreaded Post-it note? You write these ideas down and you record them, but you never execute them because when you go to follow up on these ideas, you don't know where they are, or maybe you just forget about them completely. So I'm going to provide you with a tip today that's going to help you, first of all, personally, because it's going to allow you to put all of your ideas in one place and review them on a regular basis to determine how great they really are and if you've even executed any of them. In addition to that, it's going to help you on a professional level because it's going to allow you to execute your great ideas, but also be more productive because you're not going to waste your time with ideas that maybe weren't so great in the first place. So here's how to do it. Get a notepad to keep your ideas in. First of all, you're going to need a notepad for every area where you might be sitting still for a little bit and have a bright idea. Or if you're one of those people who can carry a notepad with you constantly in your pocket, shirt pocket, pants pocket, whatever the case may be, do that. You can always use your phone to record notes as well. But worst case scenario, you get a little pack of small notebooks and you put them in all of these major places. Your nightstand, your desk drawer, your car door, and in your shower. Yes, they make notepads for your shower. If you don't know where to find one, email me, I'll tell you. But regardless, you need notepads. You need somewhere to write these ideas down. If you don't have something that you can carry with you all of the time, that you will always have with you, no matter where you are and who you're with, then you need to make sure that you have something that you can document this information on because you never know when you're going to get your next big idea. So once you've established where you're going to put all of these things and what you're going to be writing them on or how you're going to be recording it, that's great. You say, great, Katie, but now I have all these different places where all my ideas are kept. Yes, but at least you're recording your ideas. And then what you do is you set aside 1 hour a week. And in that 1 hour, you take all of those places that you write these tips down, these ideas down, and you collect all that information. And you have one solid idea book. And that idea book is where all of your great ideas go. And you're going to prioritize them. So you have one book, and you get all of your other resources, all of your other books, your phone, your iPad, whatever it is that you're collecting these ideas in. You sit down, you set a timer for 1 hour so you know you don't get off track. And you start that timer, and you go through these, and you start to just write them down in one place. The reason you need to do this is because it gives you an opportunity to go over these ideas again and determine maybe they weren't really great ideas in the first place. And then after you've written them all down and you've taken out the ones that you know were just crazy ideas and things that will never happen or should never happen, then what you can do is then you can go through that list and you can prioritize them. Find the top 3 ideas, the ones that you feel are the most important or the best ideas, and those are the 3 ideas that you're going to focus on. Pick those and start on those. And you're going to number them 1 through 3. And you're going to hit number 1 first. And you're going to work on that idea. And then when you sit down the next week with your books and collection of ideas and you're putting them all in one place, you'll review the list from the previous week. You'll be able to see where you are, where you stand on those 3 top ideas, or maybe if those ideas have changed. Maybe they're no longer good ideas. Maybe you have a different top 3 now. But this gives you an opportunity to reevaluate those ideas and see where you stand. And then what's really cool is at the end of 6 months, you have a book full of ideas where you can reflect back on those things and see what you've accomplished, or maybe you'll get a better idea from those collective ideas. And that's how you can keep them organized in one place, ensure that you execute at least one idea, and you can make sure that you stay on track and that none of your ideas go down the drain. Have a great day and be inspired.